Okay, question number 15. Surface area of a solid hemisphere. Hemisphere is half a cylinder, so cut the surface area of a whole sphere in half. Formulas on the formula booklet at the front. It's 4 pi r squared for a sphere, but obviously we only want half of that. But don't forget, when you do chop it in half, the bottom of the hemisphere becomes area as well. So you've got a circle in there, radius r. So pi r squared needs adding on. If you simplify that, that comes down altogether as 3 pi r squared for the surface area of the hemisphere. For the cylinder, don't forget this radius is 2r. The curved surface area again is on the formula sheet. So it is 2 pi r, where here the radius is 2r, so 2r h. Simplified is 4 pi r h. Okay, now it does say in the question that those two surface areas are equal, so you put the 3r squared equal to the 4 pi r h. There's a pi and an r in each of them that can be cancelled off, so you're left with a 3r over here, which can be divided by 4. The h on this curved surface area here, or the cylinder, is equal to 3r over 4, and we'll be using that when we come to look at the volumes. Okay, so the next stage is to look at the volumes. It says that the volumes are 1 to m, so the cylinder one is m times bigger than the hemisphere one. So if we look at what the two volumes are, this one is half of a sphere, so again from the formula sheet, 4 over 3 pi r cubed needs halving. On this one it's pi r squared h, where from the formula sheet, but again this is r is actually 2r we're going to be using in there. And then if I divide that, because it's m times bigger, if I divide that by m, then it's going to be equal to the one on the left hand side. And this is where we now start some cancelling. Okay, so the h we're going to substitute in as 3r over 4. The m that's on the bottom, I'm going to take up to the left and multiply the left hand side. I'm going to simplify this left hand side. Look, half of 4/3 is 2/3 pi r cubed. And then on the right hand side, squaring out this bracket gives me 4r squareds, timesing the pi, timesing the h, the 3r over 4. Okay, so the 4's on this side will cancel. The pi here will cancel with the pi on the other side. The r squareds will cancel with 2 of the 3r cubes here, so you're left with an r on this side. So on this left side, look, you're left with 2/3 rm, and on the right side you're left with 3r. Okay, leave the m where it is, bring the 2 underneath and take the 3 up the top and multiply by the 3r over this side, and you're left on the top with 9 over 2, because the r's cancel, and 9 over 2 goes out to be 4.5.